Hey, this is Brian from the Casual Try Hard podcast, and we are going to do another Midnight Hunt Premiere draft. Didn't get anything recorded last night. I was doing drafts on the couch. I drafted what I thought was a sweet Grixis deck with not one, but two Poppet Stitchers, and then just got totally clowned a second ago. So I'm like, this is a frustration draft, because that deck was good and should not have gotten owned like it did. So hopefully we can get in. But if you like listening to me and you want to hear me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic, you can find our podcast anywhere you listen. Just search CasualTryHardMTG. We're on Twitter at CasualTryPod. We have a Discord, links in the description below. And it looks like last person did not want to hit the ready button, so I guess we have to do this again. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, let's try again. So I got reset back down into, what is that, gold? I guess I'm in platinum now or something. But it is just mono blue black constantly. So there's nothing here that's like, oh hey, you need to be blue black. Right? So I also like white, so I can take the Sun Gold Sentinel as just like a cheap beater. This card makes the blue-white decks work. I'm going to take this. I doubt this wheels, but this leaves me open to blue-white or black-white. So, if I get an Organ Hoarder here, then I can just be blue-white and we're fine. Or if I get, a good black card, we can be black-white. But this is just a reasonable, beater reasonable. It's a 2-mana 3/2 with upside. It's a reasonable beater and graveyard hit. It kind of does a little bit of everything. So hopefully this will come together nicely. I guess we also are open to red-white. I haven't played that in a while. So what do we have here? Like I said, if I open an Organ Hoarder, I guess I'm blue-white. Yeah, there's still a chance that I'd Siege Zombie, but I think that Organ Hoarder is just the best. Now I kind of wish I took that blue-white uncommon, but it has a higher chance of wheeling than Sun Gold Sentinel. So it makes more sense to take the Sun Gold Sentinel and hope that the blue-white card wheels, because I don't necessarily know they're going to be blue-white. Do you just want me to be black? What is this? Yeah, that card's no good. Right, we're going to take Diagraph Horde, and maybe we are blue-black for the, millionth time. But, I don't know. What are you doing to me? I'm going to take the Bait Hook Angler. It's kind of a removal spell on the early game. There's a chance that one of those two, will wheel of the Silver Bolts. It's rare that the 1 and 3 artifact removal spell is actually good, but it's actually good in this set. Alright, so what do we have here? This card's good. I feel like we're on the blue-white path already, or blue-black path. So I don't feel like we're going green. So I'll just take a Startle. I think it's fine. I'm going to take the Root Coil Creeper on there was another one, and we got this one pretty late. So if the other one wheels, we could end up being blue-green, which I literally haven't drafted since my very first draft. Yeah, I've not drafted green. I drafted green my first draft, my third draft, my 11th draft, and then we have not done that since. Let's see here. Nothing really speaks to me, right? I probably don't want Diagraph Rebirth. I probably don't want to just be Sultai stuff. There's a chance. But I want to take Evolving Wilds. Like, the mana in this set's so bad, I just want to be able to cast my spells. Like, this is the only black card. We'll take Flip the Switch. Yeah, I'm more apt to play that than I am anything else. There's like nothing here for us, so I'm just going to take the uncommon. I'll take the blue-red card because we don't really have a second color right now. Right? Like, we could end up in blue-red spells. Right? And it not be too crazy of an idea that we got there. Right? So, if I do this, like, we have a reasonable blue-red spells start. Right? So we've got, so we kind of have, we look down here, we've got one black card, one green card, one white card. So we're not really committed to anything. So we're fine, right? Like, I think we're kind of committed to blue with like Bait Hook Angler and Organ Hoarder. That's it. Like, this is not a good place to be to have all these cards from pack 1 in your sideboard. But we could easily like open a white rare and be like, all right, I guess white's back on the table here. Or, you know, so in terms of red stuff, right, we have Moonrager Slash. I guess it's Curse of Leeches. Right, this gets us back on black. Right, so that turns us into, right, so that gets us back to Diagraph Horde, and not a whole lot else. And then Revenge of the Drowned. Like, we are a solid blue deck right now. It's just, what is our other color going to be? Right, we have the blue-red spell stuff. It's just getting the rest of the deck around something. So this is not where I would like to be. I'd like to have a little bit more direction. But we will see here. So let's see. Blue-green, not great card. I'm just gonna take another Diagraph Horde. Right, like, yes, this is an uncommon, but this just is always good. We'll do that. The Hoblin Boy. We'll take a Hobble Zombie here. A lot of green-black stuff, but nothing like super great. Alright, so this is like kind of turning into something. I was all excited there was a blue uncommon, but nothing great. I mean, here are the blue-red spells decks, but I think that ship has sailed. So we're gonna, it's either Consider or Occultist. I'll take Occultist. Like, we could get some Eccentric, whatever they're called, the 1 mana 1/1 to come with 4/4. And I like having Novice Occultist to like feed to them. So it's either Occultist or like a pick for the collection. And we're so short on like anything that even resembles a playable. I feel like I have to take Occultist. We can Bait Hook Angler again. Like, we're really short on removal. Really short on removal. So we'll take Sacred Flare. That card's bad. We'll take the Grizzly Ghoul. Again, this isn't what I'm looking to play, but it's something that I can, like... we might be, like, treading into the realm of Sultai stuff, which I don't really want to be, but... right? The ghoul and the reanimation spell, right? I don't want to splash again. I just splashed and it went so poorly. And it wasn't that I couldn't cast my spells. It just, like, didn't go well. Yeah, this isn't where I want to be, like, in terms of, like, my removal. I'm going to take another one. There wasn't anything else there for me. So, this is a fine start to a deck. Like, this has been a great pack 1. But the fact that this is pack 2 is not great. Like, we need like 8 cards from the next, 9 cards from the next pack. 11? We need 11 cards from the next pack? Oh, dear God. Okay, this is not going well. Secrets of the Key. I can kind of play you. Alright. Okay. This is the best card in the pack, but I can't, like, the red cards I have, I don't think are better than the black cards I have. So I think I just have to take this and pass the rare. Right? Which isn't great. Like, not where you want to be, but it's kind of what we need to do here to be, like, responsible adults. Okay, so we can still, if we're super short, we can still go into green. So the only black card for us is that. Right, which I'm fine with taking that. Yeah, the rest of the pack is blah. I guess we could, like, take a consider, but I think crawl from the cellar. Like, we're short on creatures, so being able to rebuy them is important. Gosh, why does this... Ugh. Like, hey, here's a black uncommon. It's like, oh, thanks, it's unplayable. Yeah, we'll take a No Way Out. Yeah, this is a very bad blue-black deck. Like, no siege zombies, no nothing. Another one. Thanks. No removal. Like, we're just doing the thing. Could have 2 of these. But it would have been right to take it first. I'm gonna take this. Because I kind of need to rebuy the limited resources that I have. Yeah, like, I have no removal. We're just, like, making a big board and hoping. Yeah, we're gonna be short playables unless, like, something drastic happens here. We need something drastic to happen. This has not been our best work. Wow. Yep, like, there's nothing here for us, so we're gonna take the uncommon. Not that I want to play, like, a green 2-drop, but we may have to. We may have to. Yeah, like, we are rapidly approaching being Sultai stuff. Right, if we're Sultai stuff, right? So we're Hunt Guy, 2 of these. There's my removal spell. Brute Coil Creeper. This, and then that. Right, that gets us to, like, we need to make a cut. I guess I'll take Bird Admirer. Right, this is a nightmare. This is awful. I'm just gonna take this. I don't want to play that stupid green card. All right. Yeah. Shadow Beast sighting. Are we like just splashing black? Right, because we could just end up like cutting. Yeah, cutting Novice Occultists. We're not playing a Plummet main deck, though I have been blown out by main deck Plummets. So we might be like, we might have like fallen backwards into like black-green. Right, so we take this, right, so, or we're blue-green for, oh, we're going to keep, oh, no, we want a Curse of Leeches. You're in, you're a reason to be black. We can cut the No Way Out, cut the Hobbling Zombie. And then, how many creatures do we have? 15. Alright, well we got to like a respectable number of creatures, somehow. Let's get rid of Flip the Switch. And then all of our top end is black. And then we can go... So what is our breakdown right now? Wow. We went from not wanting to be green to half our deck is green. Well, that's great. That's great. That's exactly how you want to build your deck, is to like be surprised at what your like mana breakdown is. All right, so we're base green. All right, wow. All right, this was wild. So let's go up a forest, down 2 swamps, up an island. Wait, like I have 5 black cards, 6. So yeah, so I'll do it like this. This is not good, but we're committed. But this was not good. This is not good at all. This is not what we had hoped and aspired for in our lives here. All right, I'm on the draw, and I kind of need an island. Yep, kind of need an island. Alright, kind of need an island. Cool. Kind of need an island. I had 3 shots at an island and then never drew it. Sure. Then are you pumping the Flesh Taker so I take like 8 this turn? Nope. Okay. So I guess I'm dead next turn if I don't draw an island. Oh yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Yep. Just didn't cast any spells that game. Alright, just none. So that was great. We did it. Let's see if we can do better this time, because that was sad. I guess the draft was kind of interesting. Like we were kind of always hedging because blue-black wasn't super open, but nothing else really felt open either. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna keep this one again. Like we really blue-black, cool. Oh well, there's at least a mana source. So that's good. There's at least something. Alright, cool, that flipped. So I'm gonna attack first. Because then I can, like, play the... I want to play this. Like, I'd rather get the Curse of Leeches down. Because, like, if they have a... Oh, never mind. So if they had a flip the switch, I would much rather get, like, the 4/4 lifelinker down through that. But I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Bait Hook Angler, that's cool. Okay, those cards are not great. Alright. Oh, and then they're going to eat the 3/5? Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Sure. Curse of Leeches. Let's target them. And then no attacks. Alright, so we have a very slow clock here. Could use any of my blue sources, but at least I got something. No blocks. Right, like at least I got some sort of mana going on, but another black source, that's pretty neat. I mean, this is the downside of playing 3 colors, but I thought I had like 8 what are they called? 8 blue sources in the deck. Maybe I only had 7, but still, like the second black source is funny when there's like 3 swamps in the deck. So what did they flip? Oh, they get rid of it, flip the switch. Okay. Alright. Like, a land would be pretty sweet. Like, an island, I should specify. An island would be sweet. Because, yeah, they ate my other Birdmire. Yeah, nerd has reach. He's a reach nerd. Sure. Yep. I'm going to draw my Organ Hoarder, but not draw a blue source. And that's going to be sick. Yep. Oh, hey, a blue source. Awesome. Uh-huh. Cool, we get to, like, participate in the game now. So that's good. That is good. We get to participate. Yay! Participation! So, like, I'll block their Organ Hoarder with my Bait Hook Angler. No problemo. So they ditched a land. No, they kept it on top. They kept whatever that was on top. Because they had milled 2 lands with the Organ Hoarder. 4. Oh, another one. Sweet. They mill land and siege zombie. Okay. My turn. Alright. Uh-huh. Another one of these guys. Right. No attacks. So if they play something big, I can Revenge of the Drowned it. And then I'm kind of just like out of cards. Right, but if they like play like a Diregraph Horde, like then I'm in trouble. Because bouncing it just gives me a bunch more things I can't block. But I will like... Sure. Sure. Seems great. We'll block here. We'll block here. I can like double block and then... Well, if I double block and then they get rid of the 1/4, I'm kind of in a world of hurt, but I can put the 1/4 in front and block. And we'll see what happens here. Sure. Uh-huh. Because I guess I could have startled something else. Uh-huh. So I can just kill, like, I can effectively, like, kill this zombie. Right. Yeah. Let's just kill this. And we'll kill one Organ Hoarder. Alright, so I got one Organ Hoarder went away. Okay, well this is good. So I'm going to just do this. And I'm going to get rid of the Siege Zombie and the Organ Hoarder. Because like they could have Crawl from the Grave to get those back. We don't want that. And then yeah. This should be fine. Should be good. I'm going to flip something over now. How many cards do they have left? 19. Alright. So they'll flip over. If they keep it, it's reasonable. And if they don't, if it's a land, it goes away. They're thinking about it, so it's not a land. So now we've got... Because like what we can do next turn, right, is we can... Okay, they get rid of a Defenestrate? What do they have? Like, they must have like an Eaten Alive. Because like, I feel like you Defenestrate the 3/4 like every time. Okay. That's fine. Sure. So you can't attack with these right now because I just block with my 3/4 and eat them. What is in their hand? Their hand must be amazing. They're getting rid of cards. Are getting rid of like it makes no sense because the cards they're getting rid of are very good, right? Because like I would have kept a Defenestrate, I would have kept the Revenge of the Drowned. Like their last card must be great, right? Maybe they have the 6/6 flyer that mills you out. Because like that's the only... It's one of the few things that I think like, yeah, like they needed to hit their 6th land. So this is the Mythic, and then so they've just been digging towards their 6th land, Right? That's the only thing that makes sense, right? And then they have enough creatures to mill me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they can mill me out. And I mean, it is just like a 6/6 flyer, which is an issue. A large issue. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that is also an issue. So now they eaten alive my 3/4. I assume. Or the 3/3. Yep. Whew. Woof. Alright. This is not great. This is not great at all. Right, and like I have like, oh, thank God. So that doesn't work. Startle. So defenestrate, foul play, prevent. Okay. So we're going to do this. And we're gonna get rid of. Let's see here. Definitely defenestrate, and I'm gonna say Revenge of the Drowned. The foul play only gets rid of my 2/2. Alright, it does get rid of my flyer, but that's fine. Alright. Dear God. That was brutal. Just brutal. And we're gonna mill again. Their deck is ridiculous. Oh, another bait hook angler. Okay. I thought it was a Revenge of the Drowned. I was like, I just got rid of that. Come on now. So I've got to play around Startle and Foul Play. Okay. Guess you can Foul Play my 1/2. And so what I can do this turn is I can swing with the 2 3/4s. They'll probably block with their 3/4. Oh, that was a mistake. Right, so now I can take this. Well, I guess they get to, like, use their treasure or their clue, but they don't get to, they don't get the second one. I was hoping they would have tapped lower first. Yeah, but they just get that card. Okay. So yeah, so I've got to play around Startle. So, let's see here. Like, I feel like they should have gone after the Haunted Drifter. Like, that probably makes more sense. Yeah, like, I will block. Uh-huh. Like, I'm at 21. Do I care? I guess is the question. Because, like, if I attack with a bunch of stuff, they have a bunch of ways to block. You know what? I am just going to. I'll just block. That's fine. Oh, play around Startle that he does not remember to play around. That's fine. Should have double blocked. Do they have another Eaten Alive? Dear God. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. Uh-huh. So let's get back this. Let's target a zombie. Can't counter it. So what is in your graveyard? Should have played around. Alright, so we have to go this. We've got to get the so we've got to get the Eaten Alive and the Bait Hook Angler. Alright. Uh-huh. No attacks. Should have double blocked. That was a mistake. I talked about the startle too, and then I just like had a stroke. Alright, so they want that, whatever that is. Land. Falcon Abomination. Fine. Yep. Okay. Seems reasonable. Alright, so we've worked through all the spells in their graveyard. What is it over here right now? So can I return any spell? Return a card. So I could return a bounce spell. So that is a thing to consider. Right, so right now I've got 7 attackers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10. I have 9 attackers. They have 10. None of my stuff can block, which is, you know, a thing. So let's get back. Let's get back. Let's see, cancel. Can I get back this and play Bird Admirer? I can. So I can do this. I can play Bird Admirer. I can target this so it can block a little bit better. Alright, then I can play Bird Admirer. Okay. No attacks. What do we... Of course! Of course. Of course we flipped another spell. Why wouldn't we? Okay. Like, so Memory Deluge is literally just like Demonic Tutor now. It just gets to look for anything in their deck. And I guess like Olivia's thing can shrink something here. Dear God. Alright, can we... Alright. I'm at 23. Like, I have a relatively reasonable life cushion here. Like, I don't have a sneaky way to, like... Okay. They must have another removal spell, right? Like, they have to? Right, like, that's the only thing that makes sense. They have 3 cards left in their library. Okay. Is that right? Yeah, 3 cards in hand, 3 cards in library. I mean, they can definitely kill me in 2 turns. I only have 3 things that can block right now. So... Oh, jeez. Jeez, you're kidding me. Wow. Wow. And they get to Eaten Alive again. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was absurd. That was absurd. Wow, they had to hit another Eaten Alive. Gosh. I could never attack. And then they just... Yeah, like, they didn't even need to draw the Scob Wrangler. Like, I didn't think I was dead to a full-on attack. Right, I guess I needed one blocker, which I just wasn't allowed to have. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I was at 25 or something. Just jeez. Jeez, oh man. I mean, they did get to go through literally their entire deck. Well, I mean, it needs a blue source, but if it gets a blue source, it like is a functional hand. I mean, it has a black. Like I have black mana. Okay. So I get to do this and make a 2/2. Alright. So we can play the leech thing. I guess not. I guess we're gonna do this. Build out the board. Guess I should have got in for 2 first, but... I mean, they defenestrate, in case he would have defenestrated the 2/2. Because not if they defenestrate... Okay. Sure. This costs... some non-zero amount of mana to do. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna play the Creeper, because that lets me play, for sure, Diagraph Horde next turn, right, as opposed to having to hope I get to play Diagraph Horde. I just get to play Diagraph Horde. Okay. Or I can wait for stuff to actually eat. Right, so do I want to attack with this? Or not? Because if I attack, they can double block. Right, they could double block and then have a removal spell, which is awkward, but... Oh, let's not do it that way. Let's do it like this. Target one mana of any color. We'll make it green. Target creature. That's fine. If they could have done that when I couldn't, like... Alright, so then I'll trade with their 3. Okay. It's not great, but it's not awful. Sure. Alright, no bugs. boxes in my graveyard right now, so I can get one of them back. Okay, well, I'll do this. We will eat both of these. Alright, and no attacks. Alright. Well, that's good. That's good. We got to, we stabilized a bit. So let's do Bait Hook Angler and Cursive Leeches. No, I guess it came down on the creature side. Awkward. No attacks. I will attach to you. Oh, sorry. I will attach to you. I guess it automatically attached. Okay. Are they also... Oh, they're Abzon. Okay. So we're kind of in the same spot we were in before where, like, I don't have good attacks, but neither does my opponent. So we'll just see if they draw a mythic that I can't beat. Sure. Yeah, the fact that I don't have any, like, good removal is super frustrating. Super duper frustrating. Okay. Alright, so now we have a better clock going. We got a flyer now. Alright, so hopefully... No! You're killing my thing. No. Boom. Yes. Other noises. That sucks. Alright, well now I have to, like, actually try to win this game. Man. Yeah, this deck didn't turn out well just due to the lack of removal. Man, they're going ham right now. Awesome. That was right in time. Of course, I don't have cohort right now, so that's solid. Uh-huh. 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 So choose creature you control, target creature you don't control. Fights another creature. So... do I kind of want it to... I would kind of like it to fight and die, but that's not going to be an option. Alright, so we're just going to, like... because, like, if it would fight and die, then I could... then I could reanimate it. So if they do that, I will have it fight and then not live through the fight. Okay, that works. That works. Alright. So... I want to, if they use this, be able to protect this. What is this? You don't say. You don't say. Uh-huh. Creature I control, creature they control. Okay. Seems reasonable. So I'm gonna wait. Or am I? I don't know. A 4/4 is probably good on this board. Right, because at some point, there we go, search party captain. So now they're probably gonna sack this to eat my 3/4. Which is not ideal. Like, I'll also just block with it, so you can kill it. So then I can get it back. Alright, cool. Perfect. Let's get rid of this and this. Alright. So how many? We've got. So they got 5 blockers. We've got a bunch more attackers. Sure, this is just gonna make stuff bigger. So we just kind of need like a ton of bodies, and not necessarily. I only have 1 black source. Like if I had another black source, this would be like easier, because we could attack, have a bunch of stuff die, and then buy it back. So we're just gonna make another 4/4. Alright, so not this turn, but the next turn, we're going to just like swing out. Because we can bounce something at the end of their turn. Okay, that makes it better. Alright, so we can bounce something at the end of their turn, attack with everything, a bunch of stuff has to die. I need to figure out what I'm attacking with here. Okay, so what am I going to bounce? I think I'm going to bounce this, because it is the thing that will make their stuff the biggest. So let's bounce, we're on their end step, right? We'll bounce this. Gives us an extra Zombo. So it gives us 6 zombies. So we've got 26. We've got like 30 something power. Yep. Uh-huh. And those are all going to die. I'm assuming they block the 3/4s. Oh, they're blocking so the 3/4s don't die? Oh. I guess they just died then. I was a little worried. I was expecting the 3/4 to die. Because then I would have just got more zombies. But, alright, we got a win. We got a win. Yay, with our Sultai deck. I didn't realize we had 2 losses already. Dear God. I have had some bad luck today with drafts. Very bad luck. Right, it kind of all comes down to, like, if there's, like, 3 people in your pod that know that blue-black's the best, or that, like, black-based decks are the best, then it becomes harder. But if there's only, like, 2 people that know what's up, you usually get a really good deck. I will keep this. Here's the secret of the key, because I can get an extra draw to try to hit a land. Because we definitely need a land. This is an instant, right? Yep. So I will just... I mean, they're getting an island or a swamp, I'm sure. Hey, it's a swamp. Yep, okay. Let's just draw, hopefully, a land. Okay. Okay. So I don't think I want to play a werewolf into this. Another Abzan deck. Okay. Sure. I'll give you the card. You're going to get the card eventually anyway. Like, I don't have any removal because I drafted a bad deck, so that's just going to be there for a while. Yep. Sure. Be able to make this mistake I made in a previous video where I didn't realize that this wasn't a werewolf. Could use some black mana. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead. Yep, this game literally just ended. Because I can't play this because of the Silver Bolt. The only thing I can do is this. And I take 6. Well, no, I take 7 or whatever. Yeah, I take 6. No blocks. Sure. Oh, a black source. Okay. Can't really play this because it dies to that. Solid. Guess I can play this. Oh no, that costs 7. So let's draw a card, see what we get. Anything good? That is actually awful. Because dealing 1 doesn't do anything. I want to play this. Let them kill it. Yep. Cool. Yeah, we're just getting completely and totally embarrassed here. Completely and totally embarrassed. So I've got to block here. Well, if I block here... So, no, they can... Yeah, they kill me if I block there. Because they sack this to 4, then they sack this to 6, and then they sack the thing to 8, so I have to block the Flush Taker. Yeah, wow. So this was just 2 god-awful drafts in a row. Was it? Sure, I'll get back my Infernal Grasp, sure. Seems good. Seems good. Alright, whatever. You have those. So that's what I get. I've drafted 3-color like twice or 3 times, twice in a row now. 1 win each time. So what have we learned? Don't draft 3 colors. Apparently it works for my opponents, but not for me. This draft was interesting, right? We just we kind of just never got our footing. Maybe we locked into blue a little too early. Maybe being blue, like maybe being blue-white would have been the way to go, but white didn't really seem there either. So yeah, we just never were able to find a reasonable deck, and we were scrambling for playables at the end, which is why we went to the 3rd color, right? Because we just didn't. We were blue-black. We ended up being blue-green splash black, like just awful, awful. So yeah, I mean this happens. Like I don't know how to avoid it, but every so often you get a deck that it just doesn't come together. I mean the cards were powerful from like Coil Creeper, Hound Tamer, Falcon Abomination's good. We just didn't have the... I don't know, it just didn't work out. So with that, I'm Brian from the Casual Tryhard Podcast. You can listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic. You can find us anywhere you listen to your podcast. Just search CasualTryHardMTG. We're on Facebook at CasualTryHardMTG. We're on Twitter at CasualTryPod. We have a Discord, link in the description below. And with that, we'll catch you on the internets.